Good morning. Actually, it's more like midday now. That's okay. I am back with a new haircut. I hope you enjoy, hope you appreciate, hope you approve. Today we're going to be doing, well, today and tomorrow, we're going to be doing a how much can I crochet in 2 days or 48 hours, whatever I decide to call this video. Because I have a couple of days and a lot of projects to do, so I just thought, let's see how much we can do. It's not going to be like an on-the-clock 24-hour or like 48-hour challenge type thing, because I have a couple other things to do as well, and we're just going to like actually realistically see how much we can get done in 2 days around living an actual life. Because I was thinking, let's get on the clock, and then I thought, no, let's be sensible, let's be normal about it, let's just actually see what we can get done in 2 days while doing my other prior commitments and life things. So that's the plan for today. As you will have seen, I have been crocheting away this morning. I had to do some other bits of work, but I have made some progress. So I'm going to talk you through my projects, what I did this morning, what the plan is. Let's go. So first things first, what I was working on this morning, I have this lovely shade of pink that I'm making into one of my Y mesh stitch beginner top things. I mentioned in a video or two ago, or a couple of videos, that I wanted to remake some pattern pieces, and I am still doing that slowly but surely, and this has been the next one. So I made 2 of the body panel pieces like a couple days ago or something. I've just been working on it in the evenings while watching Survivor. Honestly, I'm obsessed with Survivor, the Australian Survivor, thoroughly enjoying. So yeah, so I was able, because I was so locked into that, to work up a decent amount of these body panels in the evenings. So we're on a good start with it. This morning I started working on the arm. I got to do 2 arm panels because they just like fold, so I only need to do 2, and I've done that much so far. It works up pretty quick because I'm using an Aran, so it's a little thicker than I wrote the pattern with a double knit, so that took a little bit longer. I've sized up my hook, sized up the yarn, and I think it'll be a this green and this pink is stunning together. So that's what I've been working on this morning, and today I hope to completely finish this top. So both arm panels done, which I think is doable. Like I did this in I actually don't know how long it was this morning, but I think surely we can get that done. And also then sew it all together and sew in the ends. I need to film some clips of it, so that will waylay me slightly, but not too much. So that's what I've been working on. That's what I will immediately keep on working on. But also today I want to get done. I've been working on a heart print sweater. What is it called? A heart print top pattern, which is another one of mine, again because I wanted to make my own pattern pieces. I love this one, and I've had all of the pieces done for about a week or so now, and I just need to sew it up. So I have been putting it off because I do hate sewing things up, but that feels like that can definitely get done today, and if we don't, then I am confirmed just procrastinating that. So that's bare minimum what I want to get done. These 2 projects. I have something else I need to crochet for the other brand I work for, but that should only take me like a couple hours, like 3 maximum. So I don't think it will take too much out of the day. I won't show you just because it's, you know, it's not my work, it's not my designs, but that will take a tiny chunk out of the day. So saying that, I do still think it's doable, and obviously whatever we don't get done today we can get done tomorrow. And also there is the potential, well, let me talk you through it. I have some yarn coming for some shrugs. For my shrug pattern, I want to start offering on my website just a really small little autumn collection of shrugs made to order. If people want to, absolutely fine if they don't, but it was something I was thinking would be a cool thing to offer on my website because I'm launching a new website and all of this stuff. So trying to upgrade my little endeavors and the things I'm doing. So that's on the agenda. So I ordered some wool for it. So I've got 3 shrugs to make and I thought it'd be perfect to get it done in this video. And it is, I did order it tracked 24, so it should only realistically take a day to get here, but I only ordered it yesterday and I don't know like how long it's going to take to dispatch and stuff. So I'm hoping it comes tomorrow and then we can do some of that stuff in this video because I'd love to just bash them out because then I can start taking photos, getting the listings up on the website, all of that stuff, but it also just might not. So I'm wondering if I should probably get an email in the morning, hopefully, like letting me know if it's coming tomorrow or not, or what's Thursday. So I might skip tomorrow and then go on to the next day, so we've got that. But if I don't do that, I've also got 3 hats that I need to knit for Christmas presents, so that's an option of what we can do, and obviously like a bunch of scrap yarn and stuff. So there is options, but the shrugs is like highest priority. I'd love to just get that done and out the way. We'll have to wait and see on that. So that's my plans for the day. It's about 12 now, so I'm probably just gonna lock in a bit. So I'm gonna finish this sleeve and then I'm gonna just roll right onto the next sleeve, and then I think I'll do a sewing session where I sew both of these pieces together all in one go. Hopefully by that point there's still some good light in the day. It's a nice sunny day today, so I can hopefully take some clips of both of them because I'm filming a little crochet with me for this, and I did film a little video making this one as well, so I need to do like a final clip, so might as well get that done today. These 2 projects first and then we'll move on to whatever's next. That feels like a good plan. That feels nice. And then hopefully also if this yarn does come, we'll have a cheeky yarn haul as well, because I also ordered something fun for another project that I'm filming another video for, which I'm very excited for. So that's all pending, we'll get to that, but for now I'm gonna just get on with the crochet and I'll keep you in the loop. Also, if you wanted to know, I should have mentioned this, so obviously I'll have the pattern linked below of this if you want to make it. I'm using a 4.5 hook. The pattern, it's a very like made to measure pattern, so you can use whatever you want, but the pattern usually uses a 4mm, but I'm using a 4.5, and I'm using Paint Box Cotton Aran in the colour Blush Pink, and I love this pink, so I highly recommend. It feels very nice. It's a very nice Cotton Aran. And then for this project, again I'll have the pattern linked below. I use maybe a 4.5 again, can't remember, and the yarn I'm using is a Paint Box Cotton Acrylic Mix, and I think the colour is something like denim. They don't have a big colour range, so you'll be able to see what it is. Guys, it has been such a fail this morning. I carried on crocheting like I said I was going to do, and then I had some lunch and I went for a walk, had a Vinted parcel to post, and then I called my sister. Big mistake. And I was just yapping on FaceTime to her and I lost track of time, and now it's 3:30 and I've done half a sleeve today. I mean, I did say this was realistic, how much can I crochet in 2 days, but now I'm really gonna have to speed things up and log in. So I was thinking, oh, do I make myself like a little afternoon beverage? But I can't think of anything I fancy, so I think what I'm gonna do is I've got these tiny little boxes of cereal, and I also, you know what, let's go all out. Let's like really lock in. I'm gonna make a tiny cup mug of Cocoa Pops, give me a bit of a sugar hit, and then I'm gonna have a peach sparkling water, and we're gonna have to absolutely at the very least get both of the arms of this top done, otherwise then I'm really bad. Been very unsuccessful, but yeah, so the plan still is going ahead. We'll try and finish both these tops. Like I mentioned earlier, I do have to work on that other thing, so I think after that I'll finish the tops, sew them together, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the clips today before the light goes. We'll see. I'll let you know. But then after that, I'll sign off the little video for today, crack on with that stuff in the evening, and then wake up and do a bit more of a productive day tomorrow or the day after, whenever we think the wool is going to come. And then hopefully there is more projects in this video. But like, so far not so good from me. Apologies. And if, you know, it goes really off piece, I guess I can just turn this into like a how much I crochet in a week thing. But this is just the way things go sometimes. Sometimes the day stretches out in front of you with a million possibilities, and sometimes it just disappears. And I feel like that is what has happened today. So the day is, however, not over yet. We still have some time, so I am going to try and finish these projects, and I will definitely check in with you at least one more time before the end of the day. But yeah, I'm hoping this sugar gives me the pep I need to finish these projects. Yeah, we'll see what else we can do. I'm back. It's 5:20 now, so I thought I would give you a little update. I finished the other arm, the arm I was originally working on. I've left it in the other room, so you'll just have to see this half arm again. The second arm I'm working on, I've just realised I only have one ball left, which means it's probably not going to be enough to finish this sleeve, because there's needs to be 25 rows of this in total, and there's 11. So yeah, so it's not looking great. I will obviously see before I order another ball, but if I'm one ball short, that will be irritating, because I also made the panel, the front panels slightly longer than maybe they needed to be. I guess I could unrun it a bit, but not sure I want to do that, you know? So that's what I'm contending with now. But as it's 5:30 almost, I need to start working on the piece that I need to do for the brand I work for, because I ideally want to get that posted out tomorrow. So I'm going to leave this here, put this aside for tomorrow, and we'll jump back into finishing this tomorrow morning, along with sewing together both pieces. Obviously the to-do list I mapped out earlier on this morning has not come to pass, which honestly is in general how I live my life. I write these massive to-do lists and I never complete them. And also I do just generally forget how long it takes to crochet. Like, I think I thought, oh yeah, it's totally doable finishing those 2 pieces in a day, which is true, but I didn't have a whole day because I started crocheting at like 12. So, and then I had other things I needed to do as well. So it is, you know, this is a realistic how much I can crochet, and this is how much I have achieved today. So we're gonna put it away for now, and I will check in with you tomorrow morning. Good morning, it's the next day. We're back at it again. Hopefully we'll have a bit more of a flow to the day today. It's a bit earlier. Sorry, I look a little bit rough. I obviously have not done my makeup or anything yet. It's about, and also if anyone out there has a fringe, yeah, I don't know, you feel my pain. Anyway, it's around 9 o'clock, so it's still early. I've been crossing off a couple little things off my to-do list this morning. It's the 1st of October. Really disturbing, actually. It was all fun and games until I feel like October really is the month where you're like, oh shit, like it's the end of the year. Terrifying. And my birthday's in November, so I'm getting the end of year scaries and the age scaries. I won't tell you how old I'm gonna be. You could probably find that out somewhere, but maybe just let's keep it a mystery. Let's keep it a mystery. So yeah, it's the 1st of October, so there's a couple things to do today apart from crocheting, although, you know, I didn't get much done yesterday, so I do want to get a good chunk done today. I've got a little to-do list on the go of things I need to get done today. Ideally I need to do my like monthly finances wrap up. I've been keeping good notes this month, so because I last month did my tax return, and you know when you like do your tax return and you're like, I need to keep better notes, so like as of right now I'm keeping better notes, so it shouldn't take me very long, but that does need to get done today. We also have just a couple of little admin-y tasks. I need to go out and get toothpaste. Boring. I really need to get toothpaste. I keep forgetting until I'm cleaning my teeth and I'm like squeezing nothing out the tube, and I'm like, I must put this on my shopping list, and I always forget. So like that kind of really does need to happen today. I need to get toothpaste and I need to get some breakfast for the rest of the week. So we will have to leave the house, and I'm also going to the gym later. So yeah, it might be a bit of a stop-start kind of day. I probably do want to just prioritize finishing these crochet projects, but I also have a video I need to finish editing, but it's for Sunday. It's going up on Sunday and there's not much left. I need to just kind of put in, it's an autumn inspo video, which I'm actually really happy with. It's something I haven't done anything like that, like a sit down video before. I've only really done like vlogs and tutorials, so I'm actually like surprised with how much I think it's way better than I thought it was going to be. I was a bit like reluctant to do something like that, but I thought experiment, have fun, whatever, and I really like it. But I basically just need to put in like some little captions of like pattern names and creator names and stuff for like the things that I'm recommending or talking about. So I just need to do a little bit of Pinterest research and get together links and things like that, and then obviously schedule the video as well. But it's only Wednesday today, so, and it's going up on Sunday, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm also in work on Friday, so I could probably do that at work. So that kind of depends on how I feel. Like if I need a crochet break, I might just get it done today just so it's like done. I don't like having too many like unfinished projects on the go, but then also, yeah, I do want to finish those 2 crochet projects. I have my project box here full to the brim with my vitamins in it also, because, which by the way, I don't think they work. One of them's literally called Good Hair Day, and it's obviously supposed to be good for your hair, and look at my hair. I'm not really a walking advertisement for them. I think it was one of those things where I was like, oh, I need something, I need some help, and I was like, vitamins. With this pinky project, hopefully I'm going to be able to finish it. Like I said yesterday, I only have 1 ball left, so I'm a little bit scared about that. This is, no, that's the body. This is the sleeve. It's looking a little bit short, but I changed up the pattern a little bit. So because I was using the bigger yarn and the bigger hook, I took out 2 rows from the yarn, and I mean, like, it looks good when I hold it up. You just never know with this sort of thing until you put it on, like where the shoulders on this are gonna fit and everything. And I think I have maybe quite long arms, I don't know, but anytime I like put a pattern into testing and stuff, like people will often say the arms are too long, and I think that's the size of my arms though, so I think maybe I've got long arms. This is how long the arm needs to be. This is how long I've got so far of the other one, and 1 ball. We might need to do a bit of DIY on that, but we'll deal with that when it gets to it. I checked my emails this morning because, you know, I said I had that yarn order coming, and it's literally just been dispatched today, so it's not gonna arrive today. I don't even know if it's going to arrive tomorrow. So I feel like maybe the plan today should be finish off all of these 3 projects I've got going on, edit my video, do my little other tasks and stuff I need to do. If we have any more time, I can start working on the knitted hats that I need to do. But if I don't, I need to do an invoice as well. I've got another to-do list over there. I was just checking it. I think it's just going to be a play it by ear kind of day. Let's see. Guys, that took me way longer than it was supposed to. I like almost got to the end of the thing I was making, and I was like, oh no, I've made a mistake. So I had to unrun a bunch and redo it. So it is now done. It's packaged up and ready to go. So number 1 thing off the checklist, but I haven't done my finances yet, and also my room here right now is a mess. So I think that's what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna tidy up the space so then we can think a bit more clearly. Let me show you the chaos. So this is the bed. Obviously it's no good. I need to put this yarn away that I'm not using anymore. I need to like put them on the side or something, just tidy up basically. We've got just a random bag on the floor. This chaos. So yeah, I'm gonna tidy that up first and then jump straight into the finances, and then probably have some lunch because it's 11:30 now. I thought it was a bit later than that. I'm already hungry. I'm back. It's about 20 past 1. Yeah, I'm thinking I just ran out to the post office, get that posted, because then that's actually just gonna take like 15 minutes. And then I can crochet until I go to the gym. That's probably a better use of my time today, gosh. There's just not enough hours in the day to do it all, is there? Like, run your errands, do your crochet, work. What are you supposed to do out here? Yeah, I'll go on my little walk, post my little parcel, and then we can crochet. I think that's got to be the plan, and then I'll have to go out tomorrow instead, but at least I'll have less like admin-y work to do tomorrow, although tomorrow I do need to edit this video. I can't even believe it's already Wednesday and also already October. I'm just like, how am I supposed to? Do you know what I mean? Got me trusty yarn spinner. Could put that on the side there. Get cozy. I basically was just gonna sit here and ramble while I crochet to you because I have started to really, you know, this is gonna sound so cliche and like same old shit everyone else says, but like really trying to take seriously my screen time at the moment. It's not even like that bad. I think compared to a lot of people, I don't like spend 10 hours on my phone or anything like that, but I've just noticed recently that like I've gotten into this really bad routine of immediately when I wake up checking the time on my phone and then scrolling on my phone for the first part of the day. And usually it would be like checking my emails, checking my Etsy orders, like checking YouTube, seeing like what new videos there were. Like I would just hit up the apps I actually care about, and I don't have too many apps on my phone because I've like made it that way, so I don't have like loads of things to check or anything like that. And I used to not scroll on Instagram at all, so like having Instagram on my phone was never a problem because I would like post my stuff on there. Maybe I'd watch like 2 people's stories or like stories like only from my closest friends or whatever, and that was it. Like I would never sit there and scroll. My thing was always TikTok. Like I would lose hours and hours and hours on TikTok because I mean, I don't have to explain why, you know why. So maybe like 2 months ago or something, I was like, this no bueno. So I deleted, because I was always saying, look, if like I didn't have to keep TikTok or Instagram for, but like mostly I was talking about TikTok. If I didn't have to keep TikTok for work purposes, I would 100% delete it. Like it's rotting my brain, it's wasting my time, it's ruining my life. But I'd always have like drafts on my TikTok, so I couldn't ever delete it. Then I got really super busy in, it must have been July and August when all this happened, because I like ran out of drafts in my TikToks, and I like stopped posting TikToks for like a month or something because I was just busy doing other things. And then I was watching a YouTube video and I saw somebody be like, oh, like I'm really trying to spend less time on social media, so and she was obviously a content creator because I was watching a YouTube video. She was like, so I've decided to move my TikTok app onto my iPad because like then I can still post things when I need, but I'm not going to sit there and scroll on my iPad. Like I only ever use my iPad for work. And I was like, ding, 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 ding. Me too. Like I have an iPad, but I use it only for work. Like I use it for Procreate, I use it for editing like short form videos, and that's pretty much it. Like maybe Pinterest if I'm like feeling like I need a bigger screen for whatever reason, but yeah, I only use it for work and the rest of the time it's like put to the side. So I was like, oh my god, perfect, like I can delete TikTok without losing any drafts, and also then I won't have it on my phone. And I just thought, oh my god, like I'm not gonna sit there in bed on TikTok on my iPad like a freak. Yeah, I was sorely mistaken. That's when I was like, oh shit, I'm addicted. I actually didn't do it like to begin with. It really, I really felt it. I was really like, wait, what do I do on my phone now? And then I got like kind of used to it, and then since then I've been, you know, like I'm not going on it every day. I'm probably going on it once a week maximum. But when I would go on it that once a week, I would still go on it for like 2-3 hours of an evening or something. But in the past like week or so, I've really been trying to stay away, and I probably haven't scrolled in like a week and a half. I sound like a real addict. I'm like, I haven't scrolled in a week, so I'm changed. No, I'm the thing is, what happened is like the times I went on it became like fewer and farther between. Fewer, you know what I'm saying? So my algorithm just got really rubbish, and it literally only shows me cat's eye clips. And like, look, I love cat's eye, but like that's not really what I want to see all the time. Like it doesn't know me anymore, so it's like not as fun. So and that's really helped. Like I really haven't been on it, but because of that, I was a really roundabout bit of context there. I've noticed recently that when I go on my phone in the morning, I've been scrolling on Instagram, which I haven't done in years. Like, there's nothing for me on there. That's not true. There's like, obviously I follow some really cool creators. I basically have two Instagrams. I have one, like a personal one for my friends and stuff, and then one for all of my crochet stuff. And I've been scrolling just on like random reels on both accounts. So like, I'm not even like looking at inspo from other creators, or, which to be honest, I don't actually think is that helpful anyway, because you're only gonna see everything everyone else is doing and being like, oh, especially with me as well, because I have to juggle so many different things. Like, I don't get to spend that much time making content and stuff for Instagram. So yeah, I don't really think there's anything good that can come from me scrolling every single morning on Instagram. And it also just was so not my routine. Like, it was so not something I was doing, so I don't know how I like fell back into that. So then it kind of coincided with me just, again, like people are always talking about like social media consumption and, you know, trying to be off screens and stuff, but like it felt like a couple people were saying it in videos I was watching or in real life, and I was like, oh, this feels like, yeah, this actually probably is affecting how I start my day and my productivity and all of that. So I was drop the yarn spinner. So I was like, okay, so I need to stop this. TikTok not really feeling like a problem right now, so we'll just park that. Instagram, I could put a app limit on it, and I might still, but I just don't think that's really going to do much, because I wouldn't be spending too long in them. Like, I'd be in bed maximum for an hour, but like, I'm a morning person. I can get out of bed like straight away when I wake up, or I could sit in bed and read, because that's the other thing. I love reading, and I just like haven't been reading recently because I've been watching TV or stuck on Instagram or whatever, and then I'll get up and then I like kind of have to start my work day. So yeah, and I've lost my train of thought there, but basically I was like, I need to not scroll in the morning, but I use my phone to tell the time. I don't have a clock because, you know, I live in the digital age. Why would I have a clock? And I was thinking like, I'll just buy a little like digital clock on Amazon, because I didn't want a clock with hands, because I like didn't think I could cope with hearing the ticking at night. So I was gonna buy one, but I'm also trying to like save money at the moment and not buy unnecessary things, like especially off Amazon. I feel like that's because I've got Amazon Prime at the moment because I'm obsessed with Survivor, so it's all a bit too like impulse purchasey. So I was like, I want to do it, and I was thinking this like a week ago, I want to do it, but like, do I need to buy this clock? Like, I know it's only like a £10 purchase or whatever, but it's part of a bigger problem, do you know what I mean? So I was like, oh, whatever, I'll think about it. And then like a spark of inspiration came to me yesterday, and I was like, wait, I have a watch. And then I thought, oh no, but I think this all the time. I always think, oh, you can use your watch, but then like you'll hear the ticking because it'll be next to your noise. I am so dumb. My watch is digital, it does not tick. I can't tell you the amount of times I've done that little circle in my head, like, oh, I should get a clock, oh no, don't need one, I've got a watch, oh no, but then I don't want to have it next to my head because it's ticking. I've had this same watch for like 5 years and it's always been digital. There's nothing in my head, guys, there's nothing in my head. I'm so silly. So yeah, so I did that last night, and I put my phone away at what I aimed to put it away at 9, because I thought that kind of makes sense. I usually go to bed like 10:30, 11. I didn't actually keep it away because I put it in my drawer and I didn't put it on Do Not Disturb, and it was vibrating, and I was like, do you want to see what people are messaging me? But I put it away at like 9:45, so it was away. And then when I woke up this morning, I checked my watch and I was like, okay, and I'd woken up earlier naturally, and I felt pretty nice and well rested. so that was great. And then I just laid in bed for, you know, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes, because I was like, oh, this is so weird. Like, I can't tell you how many years I've been waking up and just going straight on my phone, and I just obviously couldn't do that. So I got up, went downstairs, I made a coffee, I sat in bed, I got to read like 2 chapters of my book, which was really nice. Haven't done that in ages. Drank my coffee, went and had a shower. Phone is still in the drawer. Went and had a shower, got dressed for the day, grabbed my phone. I was gonna like grab my phone and like wait till I was in here to like go on it, but I wanted to listen to my audiobook when I was tidying up my room. So, but I didn't like go on any of my notifications, and yeah, then I didn't go on my phone till 9 o'clock when I was in here, like just before I checked in with you. And I haven't been like on my phone all day, and I'm like, oh damn, is that why? I don't know. I know it's only been 1 day, but that does feel like kind of revolutionary. So I'm gonna try and make that my new routine and like a new habit, that I just don't go on my phone late at night or early in the morning. And I'll keep you updated, because like I know that's such a tiny thing and it's like something that is suggested all the time, but it actually is quite like a lifestyle shift or a habit shift if that's how you spend the morning every day. Like I definitely felt like weird waking up and like not knowing what to do with myself immediately. So I think like I also don't know how easy it is gonna be for me to stick to it, but I do think that should really help, because I haven't scrolled on Instagram once today. Like I honestly think the morning and the evening, they're my only problems. Now the other thing that's a problem is TV. Like obviously if you guys watch my videos, you know like I love TV. I love TV and I love watching YouTube too. And I will, if I can, like, and I'll do this with pretty much everything unless it's something I really need to concentrate on, or if I'm editing, I will always have something playing in the background. But I will do that all day, like while I'm working, and then I'll also like spend the evening, obviously unless I have plans, watching TV. I just feel like there's better things I could be doing. I could be reading. Like I said, I'm really not reading at the moment. I could be doing other, like, you know what I find really difficult is that like I use a good chunk of the evening most of the time, like I said, if I don't have plans or whatever, crocheting and watching TV, because it's like I'm working but I'm also like, I think I'm also resting, but I'm getting my crochet in as well, because like I think I forget that it's, you know, related to my job. And I used to just crochet for fun, but I don't really crochet for fun anymore. I do crochet for work. I definitely don't crochet for fun anymore, but I do still enjoy it. So like I forget that when I do that, I'm technically spending the evening working, and I definitely do burn out from it. But that is my habit, like that's my evening habit, like crochet and watching TV. So I am stuck so in the habit of doing that. Like it's so hard for me to like want to do something else in the evening, or like if I have a day off or whatever, I'm like, oh my god, I could just watch Survivor and crochet all day. Like that's my dream. But I already spend so much time doing that anyway that it's just like I really don't need to be doing that. So I don't really know how to break that habit, because I feel like it's gonna be so hard. Like I'm gonna be bored, and also yeah, I don't know. So that's just things I'm thinking about at the moment. I thought I'd have a little crochet and chat with you. Just yeah, habits I want to make, habits I want to break, to just, you know, be a bit more, it's not even like about being more productive. I think it's just about being more productive when I'm working, and then being maybe more restful, like having a bit more separation from those things. I don't know. Anyway, I've bent Euro for long enough. I'm gonna go on my little walk and post my parcel, and then come back and finish this goddamn sleeve that it feels like it's been taking me ages, but I'm a good chunk through. Yarn's looking good. I think actually I will just have enough. Let's see how many rows I've got. 17, so I only have to do 7 more. Quick maths. So yeah, I think we'll do that when we get back, and then we can start sewing everything together, and hopefully that times up nicely with then me going to the gym. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little convo. If you want more like chatty segments in these crochet vlogs, do let me know, because I'm a yapper at heart and I am always thinking about things. So I would love to yap at something rather than just in my own head or on FaceTime to the people that really don't need to hear me say the same things again and again. I've got many things I can share, so yeah, let me know. finished. 2 arms finished. And this is as much yarn as I have left. I'm really hoping it's enough to sew it all together. I'm not entirely sure, but at least we have all our pattern pieces, or what am I saying? At least we will have all our pieces done now, so yeah, just time to sew it together and hope that we have enough. So I'm going to start with the 2 front panels, and I'm going to do the shoulders on each side. I reckon, I like it to be kind of open, so I reckon to here, what's that saying? Yeah, I'm going to go the gap after 6 on each side, and I'm going to just sew the shoulders together, and then I'll try it on, check that the neckline is fine, and then from there we can just sew up the rest. Sewn a little head hole. Hi! Let's try it on and see what we think, and if it's good then I can go ahead and put the arms on, and then we're done. I've been listening to my audiobook of Not Quite Dead Yet, Holly Jackson, really in the end stages of this, so it's really heating up, so I really had to pull myself away from it there. I've read most of it physically, but like I was saying earlier, I've not been reading much, so I thought it would be easier to do half of it audio, so I could just like read or listen to a chapter like on my walks or whatever. So that's perfect. It's a shame about this little well-placed or not so well-placed tassel there. Let's see what we think about the arms. Oh, see, I told you I had long arms. That's a tiny bit on the short side, but I simply don't have any more yarn, so I think I'm just gonna have to go with it, and maybe I can block it out a bit to make it longer. But I'd say this is good. I'm actually really happy with the length as well. I wanted it to be slightly longer so I could wear it with my pink stripy trousers that I've got. They're like a low rise, kind of like a low rise, like a low to mid rise, so I wanted it to be slightly longer, and it's like this exact shade of pink, so it'll be so fun. All right, I'm just gonna carry on sewing now. I'll show you once it's all sewn together, because this is gonna be pretty boring. Just, this is what I do if you're wondering. Just find the middle point, sew on the arm, and then once that's attached, you like fold the arm over like this, and you go down the side of the arm and down the side of the body like that. We're struggling for yarn, so if we just run out, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna scream, but I'm gonna try my hardest. This is why I'm sewing it and not crocheting it. Well, I probably would have sewn it anyway, just because it's a bit neater. This is what the seams look like. Nice. But yeah, that is what I'm gonna crack on with, and maybe finish my audiobook. I wonder what's gonna happen. I just sewed it on the wrong way. This is the right way. This is the wrong way. This is what the seam's supposed to look like, super nice and neat, and it's on the wrong way. I'm kind of thinking, I don't want to unrun it. I kind of feel like this is not too messy a seam. Like, I know it's not as neat as the other seam, but like, it's not too bad, and it's going on the shoulder, so do I just carry on? I like really can't be bothered to redo it like for just the shoulder seam. I mean, it is like slightly more obvious than it should be. Like, this is what it should look like. That does look way better. But like, the thought of unrunning it, and why am I so stupid? I never learn my lesson. I always do this. This is so annoying. Doesn't look that bad. Does it look that bad? Does it look that bad? I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna make the executive decision to leave it. Yeah. Am I gonna regret that? I just think you can't even notice it, and like, realistically, how often am I even gonna wear this? I feel like you guys are screaming at me right now, just like, don't do that. But I like to keep it real over here. I feel like I'm just threading the threads through to the other side to see like actually how it looks. The thing is, it's such a short little space. Well, now that looks infinitely better. I would think it was not bad at all. It's the only problem is as I compare it to the other side, and obviously there's no like seam on the other side, but in a way that's noticeable too. Yeah, I'm leaving it. Who cares? Sue me. Long time no speak. It's not actually been that long. It's just the next week. It's Monday in the next week. I got, as I always say, I got busy at the end of last week and I just couldn't finish off those projects. The last thing you saw me doing though was sewing up this, and I did do that all in that chunk. So this is almost ready to go. I just need to sew in the ends, but I haven't tried it on yet to see if it fits well. So I thought we'd do that together, and also this morning I managed to sew this together, so this also needs to get tried on. Okay, so let's start with the pink, the little pink number. Okay, this is looking good. I think it's perfect, like perfect length, hits just at the jeans, and the sleeves also not too short, nice at the top, perfect. Oh, I'm so happy with that. That feels like such an easy staple little piece. So I just need to sew in these ends. Well, let's try on this one. Hopefully it's as successful, but we'll soon find out. So I did mess with the sizing a little bit on this one, which I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't have done. We'll see. The only thing is I feel like I could actually take the shoulders in a tiny bit. They're a bit on the edge. Oh my god, this is also perfect. What, I've really outdone myself. This is great. Good length on the sleeves again. Good length on the top. The stitches are looking nice and like tight. The pattern looks really cute. Love! But yeah, what I am gonna do is take this in just a tad, because it's a little bit like, I don't know, it feels a little bit awkward on the shoulders there. I feel like something like that, like literally probably 2 or 3. Yeah, 2 or 3 on each side, and we're rocking and we're rolling. Great, okay, success for that. Okay, the other thing I wanted to show you is my little mini yarn haul, because I mentioned that I was waiting on some yarn. It ended up coming at the end of the week, so that was another reason why I couldn't really continue this video last week. I'm not going to crochet the things with them now because I have other things I need to do. I need to edit, I need to get just a bunch of stuff done because I'm going away for a week next week. But I do have the haul. I have a nice little wool warehouse bag, and I thought I'd show you what I got before I close off this little, whatever this vlog has actually been, crochet, how much I realistically crochet in, however, I can't even remember how many days. It was like, was it 2? Was it 3? Who can say? First things first, I got this Rowan sock wool. I believe the colour was ash. It doesn't say on here. It says shade 12, if that helps. But I've never used sock yarn. I've never made socks. This is, I think I probably talked about it in this video, but if I didn't, I'm gonna do a video making a pair of crochet socks for the first time. So, and you only need 1 ball of yarn for it, which is nice because these are kind of expensive. This was £13 for a ball, which some of you maybe think isn't that expensive, but I do get cheaper yarn most of the time. So yeah, I think super cute little colour, feels nice and soft, very intrigued to try that out. And then I just got some Stylecraft double knit. This is for the shrugs that I did definitely mention. I got 3 different colours. I got 2 balls of each, because that's as much as you need for a shrug, for my pattern at least. And this is the shades I went with. I didn't want to have too many different colours on because I just wasn't sure how many I was gonna like actually have time to make, so I thought 3 different colours is perfect. This one is claret. Love this. I've used this a lot of times before. It's just like the most gorgeousest dark berry colour, which I think perfect for autumn, especially like with this sort of colour of jean. Yeah. And then I got raspberry, which is, you know, just a bit more of a nice pinkier version. Again, lovely with a dark wash jean. And then I got walnut as well, which, like, obviously brown is just classic, isn't it? It's just a classic autumny colour, and I think together that's a really nice shade range. So yeah, that's what I got. I didn't get loads. I didn't get carried away like I usually do, although I'm really on the lookout for sequin yarn. I want to make a sequin top for the upcoming party season. So if anyone knows any good sequin yarn, I know they do one on Hobby. I want it to be really sparkly, so I want it to have a lot of sequins in. It doesn't really matter the weight of the yarn. I'll just kind of go with whatever. But yeah, if you know a really nice sparkly, probably silver or black, something quite simple, like I don't really want a colour, probably silver, let me know, because that's what I'm on the lookout for next. But one project at a time. it's easy to get carried away for me. So yeah, I thought I would just show you those before I sign off. I know this video has been chaotic, and at so many points I was like, oh, do I just bin it? Do I just scrap this? Because it's like so all over the place. But I thought, oh, you know what, like I filmed it, I'll put it together, I'll see what I've got. I put in, you know, some time. And I just don't want to get stuck into a cycle, especially because I'm like new to making these. I don't want to get stuck into a cycle, like a perfectionist-y cycle where I, you know, I'm like spending time making videos and then scrapping them. And it's just, there is always going to be this little chunk of time where I'm actually just still figuring out what to film, what not to film, like how to actually, what makes the video good, what makes the video not good. Like, you know, it's all very new to me. So I think I just need to kind of keep going, learning as I go kind of thing. So yeah, so apologies if it's not been my best one. I will improve, I swear. I will improve as I go. But yeah, I don't want to like film stuff, keep ditching it, film it again, ditch it again, not put anything out. Like, I don't want to get it stuck in that, like, I don't want that to stop my enthusiasm or like creativity with these things. So I'm gonna commit anyway, and yeah, hopefully the next one will be either a little bit more coherent or exciting or whatever. The sock video will be coming next probably, so that will be good. And yeah, many more fun projects to come. If you want to see what the shrugs look like, that's going to be over on my Instagram and TikTok and on my website that I don't know if it will be out by now, by the time this goes up, but I am relaunching my website. So yeah, lots of fun things coming. Please subscribe, give it a like, give it a comment, all of that good stuff. Like, I could do with the encouragement. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Bye.